is Melanie Wilkinson with YorkNewsTimes.com. Today we're at the York County Courthouse where we met with Veteran Services Officer Don Sandman. He and the other veterans in the county are asking the county commissioners to please find them some new office space. They have various concerns about space for enough files because they have such great numbers, and as well as safety. And Don was gracious enough to take us on a tour to show us what exactly the problems are.
This is the waiting area, and we've only got 3 chairs in here, and they're really tight quarters. And we've had people sit out here in the lobby waiting to come in and do a business. Donna and I always bump into each other. There is no room for meeting. It's all one way. You compare it to clerk's office, treasurer's office, lots and lots of room. I mean, they're very spread out, and I say good for them, because that's what they're there for, is to take care of their needs. But we're really tucked in tight here compared to other offices, and it's really not working. This is just the standard wheelchair. So when we bring them in like this to try and get them in here, a lot of times, we have to literally, because of their feet, we have to literally slide them over like this, take them way inside the office, which is very tight, and then get the door closed, back and back up. So you can see in the office here, it works. We make it work. But a lot of times in this office too, we'll get 4 to 6 people. And we've got 2 chairs, and we have to kind of tuck them back here. And as you can see with the desks here, how tight this is. We have to put another file drawer right here because of our number of business. We really do a lot of business, so that's starting to expand. So I've got to put another one there. But this is very tight, but we make it work, okay? And then to try and get them back out of here again, now you're backing them up. So, and to try and get an electric wheelchair in here is just absolutely impossible without them banging on the doors and things like that. This is the file room for the veterans that we know are alive. Back in our archives, we've got just as many files of the deceased ones, and everything's filling up. So, as you can see, we've got files laying here that need a home. So we've got to get 2 more file cabinets. It's going to be here, so that's going to put us out to about here. So you can see how really tight this is getting in here. So really what we're going to need here, to really do this properly, would be probably another half time the size of this office. And then of course Donna, she sorts mail for the courthouse. So all the mail comes down here in the morning, so this is where she does the sorting. And then we take care of medical equipment for the county as well. They don't have to be a veteran. Anybody can use it anytime, any place. We loan equipment out for nothing. We share this with another office on the 2nd floor. But as you can see, this is just the equipment we have on hand. This isn't even all the equipment we have available. So these are all of our deceased files, and we just had to make room for the equipment. As you can see, there's still files up on top of here also. So luckily, a lot of this equipment's issued out, otherwise there would not be space for it if we had it all in. In the garage upstairs where they store the senior, the handy, the vans, we keep our medical beds out there. And I think we've got 3. And since the senior office moved out to where Health and Human Services used to be, now we're able to use one stall, so we're not banging into each other all the time, so that helps. My biggest concern is the safety of the veteran in this office, because there used to be a time as a certified firefighter and EMT, I was that for 10 years, I always felt confident I could get somebody out in case of a fire. Well, now I found out I cannot lift like I used to. I've got a broken back. But all we have is the elevator to get out people with wheelchairs, walkers, canes. They cannot use the stairs. That's a real problem. So Donna was on break one time. I was at a convention. Nobody was down here. The workforce development was closed. And when one of my Veteran Service Committee members came down, he came down and saw a gentleman in an electric wheelchair waiting for Donna to come back from break, down here by himself. And my concern is a fire. Now, it was brought up at the commissioners' meeting yesterday that if there was a fire, they got the sprinkler system. I'll tell you what, you talk to any firefighter anytime in those fires, and this person's going to be dead from smoke inhalation long before these things kick on to put a fire out. It's the smoke that kills the people, not fires. That's my biggest concern. They cannot get out. If there's a fire, you cannot use the elevator. That's just all there is to it. How do you get somebody out? Even if there were people down here, how would you get them out? That's my biggest concern. We've always made it work because we're veterans, and we work with people and make it work. But now it's got to a point where it's a major, major safety.
Due to the sheer numbers of the veterans that are coming to this office today, compared to what they even were 4 years ago, has prompted a lot of need for some more space. And Don says that that's one of the things that he's hoping to accomplish.
We've done, since I've been here in 4 years, we've done over 1,000 claims for some kind of a physical disability. And as the veterans get older, there's more and more in walkers and wheelchairs. I'll tell you something I thought was kind of interesting. The Register of Deeds has 10 books that they just register discharges. 10 books from the beginning of this office, which was like 1941. Since I've been here in 4 years, we filled another book ourselves. That's how busy we've been. 33% of my guys come from outside of York County, and I don't have a problem with that. A veteran's a veteran to me. But we're very, very busy, and I'm just very, very concerned about the safety of the veterans. There was talk about making space available, but having our office, or our cabinets, our filing drawers elsewhere. It's got to be efficient. It's got to run efficiently. But if that's what it takes, I'd be willing to move just for the safety of the veteran, work out the details later. But I really believe that the commissioners we have will find a solution. They're very good about understanding needs. But you know, you go upstairs and you see these other offices and how spread out they are. We need to work together. We need to give a little. We need to respect what other offices do as well. And it'll all come with time. But now it has got to a point where this really doesn't work for us anymore because of the safety of the veteran.
As you can see, there are concerns about the current situation with the Veterans Services Office. The county commissioners will no doubt be taking a look at this, trying to find them a new location, and we'll keep you posted to any developments. Again, this is Melanie Wilkinson with YorkNewsTimes.com.